and welcome to Geoguessr with the Strange Lands crew. We have Alzarath,
Greetings!
Basta,
Stop mocking me. Hello.
Tulkasthevaliant,
Incendiary pig!
and I am
Yeah.
Fixer. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
I'm going to go with an incendiary pig for Halloween. Passers-by can light me on fire and I can run amok. It will be fun.
I still have no idea why you are going with incendiary pigs.
So Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday, and we are celebrating today with a special edition of Halloween Geoguessr bonus episode. This one is brought to us by our fellow Strangelander, Kitmans, otherwise known as Molly. Thank you very much for supplying this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seed will be in the description below if you guys would like to play along. Click on it, play along, share your scores. We'd like to see how you did.
It'll probably be better than mine.
There is, this is retro style, so there is no timer built into the system, so set yourself for a manual 2-minute timer per round, because that's what we're doing, and that is fair. Is everybody
Yes.
ready?
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 3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, obviously you don't have to set the timer if you are just doing this for your own sake, you know? Because, like if you're posting it on the subreddit, then you do the thing, but if you aren't, then you don't do the thing. That makes sense? I don't think that makes sense. Whatever. Because, like, I'm just stating the obvious here. I don't know. The Vault of John Aird. So this is, English, for one thing. Also, I think I've shown my Skype off in every Geoguessr episode this week. So, professionalism. I am that. Wouldn't believe that I want to do YouTube as employment. Come over here. What do I think this is? I just remember Philip. When I look at people, I don't see race with the Hawaiians. Family of William and Elizabeth Harrison. William Henry Harrison was a president. So there's that. The big question is whether this is England. That dude looks English, I think. Whether this is England or America. At the moment I want to say England. Because there's like an Indian person, and India is from America. Those people looked vaguely English. William is an English name, sort of. There's things. Yeah, we'll go with England. I guess the south of England. I guess we'll go with Wiltshire, maybe. I think Wiltshire's like here. Yeah, we'll go like here. Cause this be here.
Time's up, make a guess. Son of a bad word, I knew I should have stayed over there. Alright.
Oh my, it was a London cemetery. Wow.
So I don't know. I had a hard time picking where to go. Eventually, I did find a sign for William and Elizabeth Harrison.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So it is English, and it was cold weather. So I picked Massachusetts. Got 1410. How'd you do, Al?
The reason I ended up moving away from the U.S. because I was at first, maybe this is like Eastern U.S., but we don't tend to have mausoleums and stuff like that in the U.S. that I know of. But the thing that kind of turned me away from it was the construction of a building in the background had the kind of like castle rampart kind of weird. Oh, I just bumped my mic. Weird square-shaped things at the top that you. Yeah, can't describe it. It's like tooth-shaped things.
Go ahead.
But I ended up just plonking it down in the middle of the UK because it is English. So yeah, I got 2943.
If you zoom in, we're right next to Karl Marx's tomb.
Oh, that's why we are on Halloween.
But yeah, I hit my mic because I was trying to visually describe it with my finger like you guys can see me. It's square shaped.
How'd you do, Pasta?
My initial guess was Chicago. I saw those mausoleums, and they reminded me to the cemetery and mausoleums from the game The Darkness 2. And I thought it played in Chicago. I wasn't sure. Then I moved to New York and found the Great Peace Meadows, which sounded like a cemetery, so I plugged it there. 1353 points.
Tulkas.
I just zoomed in on Manchester, and I found Castlefield, where the sheep were, and that made me happy. But yeah, I thought the ethnicity of the people looked English, like there was an Indian woman, and the faces, like I don't know, there's something about the face that looked
They tend to have more square faces.
yeah
than Americans.
Yes, something like that. So obviously the big castle in the background, the William and Elizabeth Harrison. Like the big question is like whether this is America or Britain, and like I know that there's like William Henry Harrison, which is the president, which isn't actually relevant to the Geoguessr. I just felt like showing off a bit. So I just ain't nothing wrong with some showboating, showing off, braggartliness. I just went with the middle of England and got 3259.
Mala shoes enter
Nice.
channel.
Well done.
Hi, Mittens Kittens.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Why did you go with the Karl Marx Cemetery?
Why did I go with the Karl Marx Cemetery?
Yes.
Highgate Cemetery is awesome. It's beautiful. Basically, that's why.
Was
Also-
it a reason why you specifically chose that family vault area?
There are several biospheres around there, and that one let you move around the most.
I see.
And I set you looking specifically at something that seemed to be in a lot of pictures around the net, looking at that kind of archway over a tunnel or something, I think it was.
Okay. Are you guys ready for round 2?
Ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Away we go, my precious, my love. Gone. Middle of 3. So no standing. Yarrick. Yuck, I knew you will. Oh, the Art Institute of New York City. 8 hook and ladder. I feel like I've seen this before. Well, this is New York, I guess? Have I been here before? I've been to New York. Okay, well, I guess let's go. Hopefully this is actually New York. It'd be strange to have an Art Institute of New York. I don't know what I'm trying to say. York and more. Do I see these things? York, more. York, more. No. Okay, This stuff looks like New York, if nothing else. Okay, do I see any big red hook? NYC. Okay, this is Def New York. It was just a matter of trying to find a, because I know that firehouse thing is famous. Is that in Ghostbusters? I'm not sure. But I'm not sure, like, where in the city it is. And I do not recognize this from my brief... Well, I was there for 2 weeks. Yeah. My father was there doing a convention thing on business, so... He had, like, something set up in, like, Lincoln Park. Yeah, and I was just there reading the Iliad. As I do. Oh, let's go down and look at these things here. West Road. Is there west? So... What am I looking at? Holland Tunnel. Which one is the Holland Tunnel? Is that the Holland Tunnel? That's the bridge.
All right, time's up. Make a guess. All right, so that was the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't know where it was located at. My first guess was Chicago, but eventually I saw an NYPD vehicle, and I guessed over in Brooklyn. I did not know it was going to be in Manhattan, wait, is blue the one you guess, or is red the one you guess?
Red.
Red is the one you guessed.
Oh, so I guessed in Brooklyn, and it's actually on Manhattan.
Yeah, it's like south of Soho or something like that.
All right,
It
so
actually says Ghostbusters on the map right there.
Yep, it does.
oh, is it really?
Yeah.
It says Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters Hook and Ladder 8.
That's pretty
But
awesome.
I plopped you down a little down the street, so that one you actually had to kind of look a little, I
Yep.
think.
I got 52-53. How'd you do, Al?
62-29.
Damn. Pasta.
I saw the NYPD police thing right away. And then I turned around and saw the Ghostbusters Hook and Ladder 8. And I remembered it was in Manhattan, so I looked for Varick Street. And the other one I couldn't quite read. I found it and plugged it down 1 point away from a perfect score. So 64, 78 points.
Wow, nice.
Nice.
13 meters away because I went a little bit north down Varick Street with my marker.
And Tulkas.
I recognized it as Ghostbusters, and I've never actually seen Ghostbusters. So,
What? How is that possible?
Sinful.
well, we
You
aren't.
critter.
Well, we aren't all old
Keppel
people
will
like
denounce
you.
you for
You know, some of us are have the vitality
It's a
of youth.
classic. It's a
Indeed,
classic
it
there.
is.
Keppel will denounce you for
Well,
it.
well, you know what else is a classic? The Iliad.
It is.
And
Thank-
we've all read that.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
No, I haven't, but it is a classic.
Well, you're
read
the
that.
adversary. We don't expect you to.
I just meant maybe in school we had to like read cliff notes or something on it.
What? Well, you.
I actually
Well, you
have
should
it, the
reread
book
the Iliad
containing
because
it.
it's good. Rage. Goddess, sing the rage of Peleus' son Achilles. Murderous doom. The cuffed Achaeans' countless losses, hurtling down to the house of death. 5,385 points.
We ain't afraid of
Ghostbusters
no
is
ghosts.
like on the same level.
All right. Round 3. You guys ready?
Yes.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
They find souls, and their bodies carrying. Feast for the dogs and birds. Most of these moving towards this end. I just like to get amused when the Zephyr's broken clashed. Like Memnon, Lord of Men, beyond Achilles. Yeah, Fagels. The Iliad is actually like really cool. Like it has its draggy bits in the middle, in the beginning, especially when the dude is doing his thing. Diomedes, you have like 2 chapters of killing people. This is San Francisco, right? Okay, so the 8 north something, no, 280 to San Fran, and so no, north, you go north to get, so the 280 leads north to San Fran, so you're wanting to go from the south, maybe, so like here, we'll go with like there, yeah, California, huh? So, ooh, this is I should probably turn around, especially on these ones where it's like there's actually a thing to look at. Rockefeller, South Bay. There's a bay here apparently. Is this called a bay? Is this thing called South Bay? Am I saying San Pablo Bay? South Bay. Where's South Bay? Monterey Bay. Isn't there like an aquarium thing there? Camel Bay? How do you know what a camel is? How do you know what a flag is? All the joy. Yeah. Yep. So this Rockefeller, I don't see these things. I'll just go like there, maybe. Can't be too far wrong, eh? I'm sure one of them will get it all right, and I'm not going to win the seed, but c'est la vie. I won Wednesday's challenge, so
All right, time's up.
different entries.
I don't know what that place is, but obviously it's the Winchester Mystery House.
Yeah.
What's the Winchester Mystery House?
So it was built, you know? You can say it.
Isn't it the one that's the maze that she did to try to trap souls?
Yeah, Sarah Winchester, who married the guy who made the Winchester rifles, after losing an infant and then her husband dying, she sought out a medium, and she was led to believe that she was cursed from all this wealth she acquired from her husband creating something that caused so many deaths. So she moved west and was told to keep building till the day she died, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it was supposed to keep her living a little longer by trapping all the ghosts in a maze of never-ending building.
That's
Where
creepy.
is the actual town of Winchester?
It's not.
It's not, it's in
a
San Jose.
It's a company, actually.
The Winchester's the guy's last name.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
was
remember where
looking
it
for
was
a town
specifically.
named Winchester.
No.
I didn't know where it was. I drove down this street a little bit, and I did see it was listed as a California historical site. So it got me to California, and I went down a little bit, and I found San Jose Flowers. So I jumped into San Jose. I found Winchester Boulevard. I couldn't find the Winchester house, but I got close enough. We got 6219. How'd you do, Al?
I got California, but I didn't get San Jose. I got onto the highway and started like driving around looking for stuff. Found some city names, guessed in kind of northeast of San Jose, and got 2987. So
Pasta.
I guessed somewhere in the New England area because I was searching for Winchester and the town names seemed kind of similar, so 1622 points.
That was my initial reaction too. Was like Massachusetts. Tulkas.
You know, I hope Mrs. Kitten's guest made a place in Indiana for me, because if not, I'm going to lose and I'm going to be sad. But, yeah, I charge you. Be charged. I saw a road sign saying that the 280 would go north to San Francisco, and so I guessed south of San Francisco and got 4480.
Alrighty then. You guys ready for the next round?
Ready.
ready?
It is also worth noting that it is what's the guy, the creator of this survival horror game, The Evil Within, uses the house as inspiration, and some other movie where they have a maze with a bunch of ghosts and people trapped in a house or something.
I think Evil Within is on sale right now at Humble Bundle, isn't it? It's a Bethesda game, isn't it?
I forget.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong. Anyways, cool beans. You guys ready?
Yes.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so we're here. Oh, look at this. There's like a little vine, and there's a vine coming out of the ground. Legiro. What language has Legiro practiced? I don't know. Well, last time there was a castle, everyone seemed to decide it was Romania. Partly because they saw a giant Romanian flag. But Brad Parks, that name is not helpful. But it's in a foreign tongue. That could be Romanian, could be French. I don't think that's French. Is French like Ire? Actually, that does sound vaguely French. That looks like Wiltshire, like Wilshire. Wait, does it? Does that actually say Wiltshire? Or something sure? I don't know. Or Shire, as it is also called. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess in the place. Romania. Dr. Jamie. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Challenge guesses in. Flat bag in the middle. Oh well. Bran. There's actually a place called Bran. Raisin Bran. My commentary skills, they fail me. Someone help. Help. I read out of things to speak. Speaketh. Castelobran.
Time's up. Make a guess. Damn it. Well, the sign there had exit on it in English, but the other word was not English. I didn't know what it was. And it was a Tudor-style house, and I don't know how popular that style is across all of Europe. I figured it was something that was mostly Northwestern.
It is pretty popular throughout Europe. We have some of those in Germany as well.
Yeah, I
Certain
knew.
areas.
Yeah, I knew like Belgium and Germany, you'd find it. And in fact, I guessed Belgium and got 2017. How'd you do, Al?
I guessed in Slovakia. I knew, like, I was going Eastern European and stuff like that. I saw that the weird S with the hook underneath it was on that sign, and I couldn't remember which area that little weird S was in. So yeah, I just guessed Slovakia. I knew it was that area. I got 2368.
Pasta?
Same reasoning as Alzareth, but I went for Romania. The one we had yesterday, Hunedoara, and got 2808 points.
Tulkas.
Well, last guess, everyone else, yesterday, apparently. Yesterday, everyone else guessed in Romania, and I didn't, and I felt very silly. So I'm like, well, everyone else seems to love Romania, so I'll guess Romania. So I got 2754.
Romania is great for Halloween because Transylvania and Dracula and so on and so forth.
Yeah, obviously this is Bronze Castle. When I picked it, I had already gone through the 3 challenges that were up and fixed the challenge I'd already made because I realized my other stuff was already used. But this wasn't used yet, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I can use Transylvania. But that didn't work out.
I think
very
we
well.
had one near Brom, but not actually at the castle itself.
There are several biospheres, like all over. It might have been one.
Yeah.
Well, Romania, or especially Transylvania, has a lot of castles, so many to choose from.
Yeah, there was one biosphere that plopped you into like the touristy part at the bottom where they had all these like little village looking houses set up selling a whole bunch of crap. It was hilarious, and I almost used that, but I thought no one will really know what that is. But
Oh, there's one nearby called Alberto. Al, I didn't know.
There is?
yeah, the
If you
castle?
go to the northeast, zoom in fairly well. If you go to the northeast by Hanul Bran, zoom in a little bit by Hanul Bran, and there's Alberto. All right, last round. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Talk. Words. Strict, no secure. Oh, is that radiation? The radiation here. Is this Chernobyl? Langley. I've heard the word Langley uttered before. Is that in Michigan? That's Lansing, isn't it? Yeah, I've been. So this is. Yeah, I've heard about this place before. This is the nuclear radiation looking out. There's also apparently a house over there. Langley Station. Or the something transfer station for nuclear waste, maybe. Langley. That. Trying to think of where Langley is, per se. Someone's gonna know where Langley is, and then they're gonna win. It's not fair. Okay, let's just try it. Okay, energy. Let energy fill my bones, and energy in the side of the moonlight. So something inside me tells me Langley is in Michigan. So this is like when I would in high school I would like have random tests or whatever, or like quizzes done in class.
Time's
Not
up,
for
make a guess. Son of a bad word, the wrong side of Canada.
Aw.
All right, so I don't. Where is this house at, or what is the significance of this house?
Was it Tales from the Crypt?
No, that is the Psycho house in Bates Motel. It's the set being used for the new series.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That definitely didn't look like the movie though. So does it look really different in the series?
No, it looks pretty similar.
Huh.
It's could have been a while since you've seen it, but no, yeah, the house. That's what it looks like. Maybe the hotel's a tad different. I don't recall, but I think it's kind of laid out near the street that way.
Well, I did notice if you looked on the other side of the road, there was a sign that had a Canadian domain name. So I guess near Toronto or Ottawa, and I got 1711. What'd you do, Al?
I did not know where Langley was, and I did not see the Canadian, any kind of hint of Canada. So I guessed way off. I guessed in the U.S. I got 1947, but a thing that strikes me as kind of weird, that house looks a lot like the building that they used in the Tales from the Crypt movie as well.
And I think a lot of other movies as well. It's pretty iconic.
Yeah, that kind of style is used in a lot of horror movies.
It's
really
perfect
cool.
for haunted house movies.
Kind of a Victorian-looking style or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
They're creepy for some reason. All that overly
especially
gaudy.
whenever they're haying.
Yeah.
Well, my original guess, because I saw the Langley and I thought it was Langley, U.S. and
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
and I couldn't remember. Is Langley in Virginia?
I couldn't
I don't remember.
It's either, I think it's in Virginia. It's on the East Coast, but I'm pretty sure it's Virginia or West Virginia, one of the two.
And the signs led me to believe that it was like the base, because you had like these official-looking kind of
I don't know, but it was waste
transfer
management.
stations.
It was waste management, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was some sort of transfer station.
Yeah, I just don't know how much in waste management Langley gets involved.
Well,
I
they
think
would probably
Langley
have.
is in Virginia. Yeah.
I don't remember where it is.
What'd you do, Pasta?
I was searching for Langley, but more in the northeast, so around Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey. I couldn't remember where Langley was. What I did remember from American Dad is that Langley is with the CIA, something, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And but I got 1646 points. I plucked down somewhere between the border of Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
Tulkasthevaliant imbibed some Morocco cola, and the voice of Neil spake to him, crying out with ringing words that Langley was in Michigan, and so Tulkas guessed Michigan and got 1791.
Langley is indeed in Virginia.
Ruby.
Are you behind on tithes or something?
Always.
Oh.
He can never tithe enough.
You're not getting the best information. I'm wondering if you were behind on.
No. Oh, I mined 7 stacks of quartz blocks yesterday, so it's sort of, that sort of messes with my psychic abilities. You just be surrounded by so much of the holy quartz. It sort of like messes with my internal compass. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
All right, let's see what our final scores are. I ended up with 16,610. How'd you do, Al?
16,474.
Oh, that's close. Pasta.
13,907.
And Tulkas.
1 to the 7 to the 6 to the 6 to the 9.
There we go. There's our winner.
I was kind of hoping
Indeed.
it would be 17,666 for you, Tulkas. So close, yet 3 points off. You should have guessed a little further away.
If only.
All right. Well, special thanks to Molly for making this custom map for us for Halloween night.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Yay,
So if you
thank
guys
you.
played along, post your scores down in the comments below, and I guess we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.
And the
Bye.
moral for this episode is: don't do drugs, kids, unless that drug is Coca-Cola, because then you will win at life.
You will end up like Tulkasthevaliant, so don't.
Oh, yes, you will, baby boy.
Bye, see you next week.
Bye.